Welcome to Practical Statistics for Nursing using SPSS. This video shows how to process the Kruskal-Wallis Test. You can watch the entire video or use the time slider to navigate directly to any time point. The Kruskal-Wallis Test is quite similar to the ANOVA test. Before proceeding, it's recommended that you first view the video ch06anova.mp4. In terms of setup and results, the Kruskal-Wallis test and the ANOVA test are quite similar. Remember that the ANOVA test has three pre-test criteria: normality, N-quota, and homogeneity of variance. If there are any violations among these criteria, the Kruskal-Wallis test should be used instead of the ANOVA test. To reiterate, when any of the pre-test criteria for the ANOVA test are not satisfied, use the Kruskal-Wallis test instead. This example uses the dataset ch06 example 01 anova.sav. To run the Kruskal-Wallis test, click on Analyze, Non-Parametric Tests, Legacy Dialogues, K Independent Samples. Move systolic BP to the test variable list and move group to the grouping variable. Click on Group ? Then click on Define Range. For minimum, enter 1. For maximum, enter 3. This is because we defined drug A as 1 and drug C as 3. Click Continue, click OK, and it'll process. The Kruskal-Wallis test produced a p-value of 0.004. Since this is less than or equal to 0.05, this tells us that at least one drug statistically significantly outperformed another. To identify which drug outperformed which, we'll use the Select Cases function to select two drugs at a time and rerun the Kruskal-Wallis test each time. First, we'll have the Kruskal-Wallis test compare drug A and drug B. Second, we'll run drug A and drug C. And finally, we'll run drug B and drug C. We'll begin by processing drug A and drug B. Click Select Cases. Click If Condition is Satisfied. Click If. In the dialog box, enter Group equals 1 or Group equals 2. Click Continue. Click OK. Now, rerun the Kruskal-Wallis test. Click on Analyze, Non-Parametric Tests, Legacy Dialogues, K Independent Samples. Click OK, and it'll process. The p-value of 0.011 is less than or equal to 0.05. This tells us that drug A statistically significantly outperformed drug B. Next, we'll process drug A and drug C. Click Select Cases and click If. In the dialog box, enter Group equals 1 or Group equals 3. Click Continue. Click OK. Click on Analyze, Non-Parametric Tests, Legacy Dialogues, K Independent Samples. Click OK, and it'll process. The p-value of 0.002 is less than or equal to 0.05. This tells us that drug A statistically significantly outperformed drug C. Lastly, we'll process drug B and drug C. Click Select Cases, click If, In the dialog box, enter group equals 2 or group equals 3. Click Continue. Click OK. To rerun the Kruskal-Wallis test, click on Analyze, Non-Parametric Tests, Legacy Dialogs, K-Independent Samples. Click OK, and it'll process. The p-value of 0.494 is greater than 0.05. This tells us that there is no statistically significant difference between drug B and drug C. This concludes this video.